This was published June the 1st, put up by Fox, written by Bria Stimson and Audrey Conklin. Conklin. Title: Chad Dabell sentenced to death in Idaho for murder of Lori Vallow's 2 children, first wife. On Thursday, a jury convicted Dabell on all counts, including murder, conspiracy to commit murder, insurance fraud, and grand theft. There's an 8-minute and 45-second clip. Doomsday Mom, Lori. It just jumped to another clip. I don't know why it did that. Doomsday Mom, Lori, says at sentencing that her 2 dead children are happy and busy. Tell me this broad isn't completely fucking insane. Convicted killer Lori Vallow, in a statement, expressed her belief that her 2 murdered children, Tylee Ryan and J.J. Vallow, and her husband's deceased first wife, Tammy Dabell, are happy and busy in the spirit world. Let's listen to this, see what we can get out of it. It's 8 minutes and 45 seconds in duration.
I'd like to start by quoting John from the New Testament in the Bible. In John chapter 8, verse 7, Jesus says, "He that is without sin among you, let him first cast a stone at her." Then in verse 15, Jesus says, "Ye judge after the flesh, I judge no man. And yet if I judge, my judgment is true." Jesus knows me. And Jesus understands me.
You can listen to this if you want. Chad Dabell, husband and so-called cult mom Lori Vallow, was sentenced to death in Idaho on Saturday, 2 days after he was found guilty of murdering her 2 youngest children and his first wife in 2019. On Thursday, a jury convicted Dabell on all counts, including murder, conspiracy to commit murder, insurance fraud, and grand theft. Dabell, 55, and Vallow, 50, are the center of multiple murder cases involving not only Vallow's children, but both her and Dabell's deceased ex-spouses. Last year, a Fremont County jury found Vallow guilty of multiple counts, including 2 counts of first-degree murder, for the 2009 disappearance and deaths of 7-year-old J.J. Vallow and 16-year-old Tylee Ryan, with help from her husband. She was sentenced to life in prison without parole. I don't know why they just don't execute her. In order for Dabell to be eligible for the death penalty, the jury that convicted him had unanimously agreed that he met at least one of the aggravating circumstances required by Idaho law, and that the circumstances weren't outweighed by any mitigating factors that would make him less culpable. Lethal injection is a standard method of execution in Idaho, but a firing squad is also allowed. I don't care what they do, but this guy needs to die, and so does she. J.J. and Tylee's bodies were later found in Dabell's yard in eastern Idaho in 2020. The pair also conspired to kill Tammy Dabell, Chad Dabell's first wife, in October 2009. They were initially scheduled to have a joint trial, but Dabell's defense attorney got a separate trial for the self-published author in 2022, citing mutually antagonistic defense between the 2 cases. Dabell didn't show any emotion when his sentence was read, following a nearly 2-month-long trial, which included bizarre revelations about his epileptic prophecies and demonic possession beliefs that he used to justify the murders. I don't know why they don't put that bitch to death, too. I mean, come on, she killed her own kids, for Christ's sake. The defense had tried to point the finger at Dabell's older brother, Alex Cox, who died in 2019. During the trial, Cox was never charged with the crime. J.J.'s grandmother, Kay Woodcock, became emotional while she was given a witness statement before the sentencing, telling the court of the 7-year-old, "I can't express just how much I wish for more time to create memories." She stressed how empathetic he was to others. Colby Ryan, Vallo's oldest child, described the heartbreak of losing his whole family. My 3 kids will never know the kindness of Tylee's heart or JJ's silly and goofy personalities, he told the court. The only way I could describe the impact of their lives being lost is like a nuclear bomb dropping, he said. It's not an overstatement to say that I lost everything. Ryan also lost his father years ago. The Associated Press contributed to this report. Again, I don't know why they don't put that bitch to death. I'll attach the link. Let me know what you think. Pass it along, and thanks for listening.